Good afternoon, everyone. I am Maybelline Obligado, together with my group mates, Kim Nicole Pring and Art Jamson Valdez, are here to present our topic. Our group topic is the introduction of science, technology, and society. And my task is to discuss the definition of science and technology. So without further ado, let's begin. We have already studied the definition of science, technology, and society, wherein we describe science as encompasses the systematic study of the structure and behavior of the physical and natural world through observation and experiment, while technology is the application of scientific knowledge for practical purposes, and society is defined as a network of relationships between social entities. We also learned that science and technology plays a vital role in our daily life by making our daily life activities simpler, faster, and safer. Yes, safer if we use it in a proper way with good intentions that many of the people will be able to benefit not just today but sustainably till in the future. One of the importance of science and technology is that they facilitated human life and made us feel comfortable and enable us to live in a modern way of life. Of course, with the help of the inventors, they make things easier through the use of science and technology like microwaves, fans, smartphones, cars, gadgets, and other things that can help us live and work every day is done with science and technology. There are also negative impact of science and technology to people, but it is also depending on how they manage their uses. Some people can't manage technology, especially nowadays. Using of social media and gaming apps is very popular. However, it will be good when you know how to manage not just about using technology, but also the time you consume when you use different technologies apps. So next page. So, what is science, technology, and society? Science, technology, and society, or abbreviated as STS, is an interdisciplinary field that studies the condition under which the production, distribution, and utilization of scientific knowledge and technological system occur. The consequences of these activities upon different groups of people. It means that rather than studying science, technology, and society as a separate body of knowledge or subject matter, but here in STS, relates and integrate these three disciplines or branches of knowledge to better understand the different changes, advancement, and developments to our society and to the world we live in. In addition, science, technology, and society focuses on the ways in which scientific, technological, and social factors interact to shape modern life. This program or subject that we have brings together humanists, social scientists, engineers, and natural scientists, all committed to transcending the boundaries of the disciplines in a joint search for new insights and new ways of reaching science and engineering students. Furthermore, it will give us the students and enable us to learn the broad social perspective on the fields of engineering and science, like on how they have evolved, how they fit into the wider context of society, culture, politics, and values. To sum up, science, technology, and society attempts to increase human understanding of human built world because science and technology are no longer specialized enterprises confined to factories and laboratories, but they have become intertwined with each other and with human society. So that's it. I'm I am already done to my part, but after the discussion I will be able to discuss the 9 and 10 slides. So let's just call on Kim Nicole Pring to continue the discussion about positive and negative effects of technology. Thank you.
Six positive effects of technology in making life easier. Higher standards of security for organization, safer management of money, fast and easy data retrieval, improved and more effective advertising options, easier access to education, technology simplifies everyday life. Technology needed makes our life easier. The information we need are always available in the internet. It is an easy access for the student, same with the teachers. If you lost your data, you can easily retrieve them using the technology. Next. Pati next. Six negative impacts of technology. Depression and over mental health issues, lack of sleep, loss of privacy, cyberbullying, learning barriers, loss of privacy. Because of easy access in technology, it became easier also for the people to abuse someone even without knowing them. Cyberbullying is one of the social problems that we have right now that can lead to many problems like depression, and using technology, others can easily access the private information of other people. Another, because of these technologies, a lot of people are wasting their time with the social medias without having second thoughts about their health. Technology makes our life easier, but it can also shorten our life span. Next reporter.
Good day, sir. Good day, ma'am. Good day, everyone. I'm the next reporter, and I will report the 10 advantages of technology. Technology has played a key role in driving productivity for businesses in a way that would have been unthinkable just a few decades ago. So, maraming improvement yung productivity dahil mas napapabilis na ito yung pagkakaroon ng product or goods na nagagawa sa mabilis na panahon. Second is better and easier communication between people. Arguably, the greatest advancement in technology in the last century was the invention of the internet. It has truly changed every aspect of life and made the world more interconnected. Alam naman natin na napakadali at napakabilis makipag-communicate through social media. Pwedeng mag-post o magbigay ng news sa social media, kaya dahil dito mas na ipapahayag natin yung gusto nating sabihin sa ibang tao kahit nasa malayo sila. Number 3 is saves time in processes and tasks. Both blue-collar jobs and white-collar jobs have become more efficient due to advancement in technology. For blue-collar jobs, automation has streamlined many processes that traditionally require greater human input, reducing error and saving time. For white-collar jobs, the advancement of new productivity apps and software means that workers can get more done in a shorter amount of time, cutting down bureaucracy and other barriers to effective communication. Number 4, allows remote education. In all past centuries, getting an education required the learner to go to a physical location, for example, a university, learn from a teacher in person and read physical books. So, through technology din, kaya tayo nakakapag-online class kahit nasa bahay lang, pwede tayo mag-aral ng walang kahasal-hasal. Number 5. Cheaper, cheap, oh, 5. Cheaper manufacturing of products. In the past, the manufacturing industry involved individuals having to labor to produce each time one at a time. Pati sa manufacturing industry, nakakatulong itong technology dahil napapabilis nito yung paggawa ng clothing ng isang manufacturer. Number 6. Artificial intelligence can make lives easier and solve complex problems. Artificial intelligence is broadly defined as technologies that mimic human cognitive functions and can learn to solve problems. kumbaga mas napapadali ng technology ang pag-solve ng problems na yung hindi kayang gawin, sagutan ng mga tao na pwede ditong makita sa Google na mas madaling i-search, gano'n. Tulad ng mga math problems or assignments sa schools. 7. More mobility options before the previous century, flying was a human fantasy and nothing more. The inventions of airplanes changed everything. It enabled distant places to be connected in a previously impossible way. So, ito naman yung advancement natin sa transportation dahil sa technology nakapag-create sila ng mga mas mabilis na paraan para makapag-travel like vehicles, cars, trains, at kahit yung eroplano. Ngayon, mas madali na at mas mabilis makapunta sa iba't ibang lugar. Financial transactions and payments are easier and more secure. In the past, money always had to be stored in a physical location. Thieves could break into your home and could steal your money if they found out where you stored it. Through technology din, nagiging mas secure yung pera natin, pwedeng ilagay sa bangko using single codes lang o kaya multiple passwords, encryption, or etc. have also made financial transaction. Number 9. Cloud computing and cloud services. The definition of the word cloud has undergone a paradigm transformation in the past few decades. It is used to refer exclusively to the white masses of condensed water vapor in the sky. Now, it can also mean that the network of remote servers and storage used to hold data and provide computing services. Practically, it means that users can now store their data in a virtual cloud and access that data from any device anywhere in the world. This means that people can store important data more securely than ever before. Number 10. Helps in health and for discovering new cures. Technology and modern medicine have become inseparable. Modern medicine simply cannot exist without technologies. Dahil din sa advancement ng technology, nagagamit natin ito para makapag-search and mag-produce ng mga drugs, gamot, or vaccines na magagamit natin sa sakit o karamdaman. Tulad na lang nung sa COVID. Next is disadvantage. 10 disadvantages of technology. 1. Can be bad for the environment. Advancements in technology have been overwhelmingly bad for the environment. Technology has contributed to environmental deterioration far more quickly than it has contributed to solving environment problems. Yung technology pwede ring makasira sa kalikasan. Best example nito yung mga factory, yung chemicals like usok, yung usok nito napupunta sa ozone layer natin at malaking kasirayan ito sa environment. Number 2, technology might be able to replace humans in jobs. The important role that technology plays in automation has a dark side. If every part of the manufacturing process can be automated, why hire humans at all? Sa paglipas ng panahon, mas napapadali na ang trabaho natin dahil sa technology. Pero dahil din dito pwedeng mawalan ng trabaho yung mga tao dahil kaya nang gawin ng mga machines mas kayang gawin ng mga machines yung nagagawa ng mga tao. Much better yung nagagawa nila. Number 3, technology can distract students from studying. Technology has indeed made learning more fun and interactive for many. However, it can only confer such benefits if one is interested to learn in the first place. Nadidistract yung mga estudyante dahil sa social media. Dahil pwede natin itong gamitin kahit may klase. Pwedeng mag-scroll sa Facebook, ganon. Number 4, lower socializing. Social disconnect, the paradoxical effect of technology is that it has simultaneously made the world more interconnected and less interconnected. Disadvantage din ito, yung pagbaba ng socializing ng mga tao dahil nga mas gusto na nilang gumamit na lang ng social media maghapon, mas babad sila gumamit kaysa lumabas ng bahay o makipag salamuha sa ibang tao. Kasi nga, mas mabilis yung paggamit natin ng social media. And Maybelline will continue the disadvantages of technology. Next reporter.
Okay, thank you, Art, for a very nice discussion. So I will continue the disadvantage of technology. Malfunctions can cause severe problems. The world in the 21st century is heavily reliant on technology. Sometimes too reliant if all of our lives are lived digitally, from our relationships to our work to our shopping. What will happen if the internet malfunction? This seems very unlikely to many and is precisely what is causing the world to be so unprepared if our technology suffers a serious malfunction. Already we have seen the chaos that ensues when online banking and booking systems are temporarily down unexpectedly. If our technology is taken from us, we will still know how to function it? No. Next, data security and privacy problems. So, what exactly is the extent of privacy in the 21st century? This is an impossible question to answer, precisely because no one knows for sure. Some software are designed with privacy loopholes that make them incredibly susceptible to attack. Even software that have data encryption services still suffer rumors of being susceptible and state surveillance. A famous saying goes, "What goes up on the internet lives forever." Can we truly be assured of our privacy when there are so many bad faith actors out there wanting to disregard it? Next, cyberbullying. The internet has given new meaning to this world. A mob can now be a bunch of anonymous people intent on punishing anyone on social media. It is now easier for people to post hate messages against someone while being completely untraceable. Yung mga poster. This has given rise to cyberbullying, and it is a problem that governments are finding hard to solve. Next, it can lead to health problems. However, every day, examples of how technology can lead to health problems also exist, from subtle ways like over-processing in foods to overt examples such as factory waste emissions. Another example is that when we overuse using gadgets, it can risk the problems specifically to our eyes. 9. Misinformation from the internet. The internet has made it incredibly easy for someone to start a rumor, package it as a truth, and spread it to a large number of people. As a result of half-truths and whole lies spread over the internet, our democracies and elections can sometimes be compromised. The last disadvantage is the difficult to learn for older generations of people. For technology to truly lead the world, it should be accessible to people of all ages and not just by the young. Some of the elder, elderly feel shut out as a result of technology becoming more and more integral to our everyday life. For the elderly, in short, the disconnect is understandable. They are, after all, forced to reckon with new technologies that they have never encountered previously in their lives. Many of the elderly grew up on pen and paper and find it challenging to adopt the digital writing. To keep up with the internet, the elderly are forced to learn a language that is entirely foreign to them. The internet can be linked to a foreign language for those unfamiliar with it. The disconnect with technologies can drive home sense of isolation that many elderly people already feel. So this is our report. Thank you.
Ayan, na-save ba? Na-save ba yun? Ayan o. Grabe, di pa yata na-save. Saan napunta yung record ko?